everyone, I'm Aveline. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having an amazing day. So we are building with the new expansion pack today, Life and Death. And so because of that, I have a quick disclaimer. Thank you to the EA Creator Network for making this video possible by providing me with early access to the new pack. And also this is recorded in CFE. You can see a watermark kind of floating around the screen. I apologize for that. I can't really do anything about it. But it also means that the software or the things you see on the screen right now are not necessarily the final software and might be subject to change. With that out of the way, we are building on this house. So I have a few things to say actually regarding a couple of things. First off, this is a Victorian. I know now that that's not necessarily the most appropriate style for this world, because I've been told that it's actually inspired by Romania, or at least that the architectural style is Romanian revival, and I think some of the other style of houses here are a little bit more on the Romanian traditional Romanian side. But when I started, this is the first house that I've built, and with the new pack. And when I started it, I did not really know. I sat down and I looked at the other houses. I could not recognize the style because Romanian revival is not one that I even knew existed. There's a lot of different architectural styles out there and I do not know all of them. So I was like, what am I gonna do? And then I just decided to get started with something. So we're building a Victorian today. It's just a tiny one. It's a small one. It's a 1-story and it has room for 2 parents and 2 tiny humans, also called toddlers, and it has 2 bathrooms as well. And we're going to use a lot of green in this house because I have told you guys that there's a green in this pack. I think I said this in the build by overview, possibly as well in the world overview. I'm not really certain. I can't remember, but there's a green in this pack that I am absolutely obsessed with. I feel like it's changed my brain chemistry. So we're gonna use a lot of that in this house. This was not the first house that I wanted up on the channel out of the ones that I've built, but I've managed to finish 2 houses before now. So before now, I've managed to finish 2 houses. I've been sick, unfortunately, so I'm a little bit behind everything that I want to do. The other one is also Victorian. I'm still having issues finding Romanian revival houses. I feel like as soon as you venture outside of the US and possibly also parts of Canada, possibly also parts of the UK, it's suddenly hard to find pictures. It's probably because I can't search for them in Romanian because I don't know Romanian. But I'm gonna try to see if I can find some Romanian revival houses we can take inspiration from for some builds and have some fun with that. But other than that, I think we're gonna do a lot of Victorian houses as well in this world because I think they fit with the pack theme at least. So usually I don't post my first build first, actually. If any of you are curious, I usually build a couple of houses, like I'll build 2 normally, and then I'll build a 3rd one that I'm very comfortable with at that point, because at that point I've been building a fair bit with the new stuff and I kind of know everything and I know the swatches and stuff. But the other house, I've unfortunately been having some technical difficulties over the weekend. We got access to the whole pack. It's difficult to explain. I'm not sure how to, I've just had technical difficulties. Okay, so I've been dealing with that, and I just it sucks, and that's just how that is. So we're starting out with this house, but I'm so excited to share the one tomorrow though. Like, I'm so excited because I had so much fun with it. So I hope you guys will love it once it's out. This one is sort of me trying to get to know the different items and also figuring out what kind of color schemes we got because I did this build before doing the build by overview as well. So I literally at this point do not know what kind of items we have in the pack. I don't know any kind of furniture or anything, to be honest. I'm just exploring. So you'll see me doing a little bit of that and very much falling for that green color right away. I'm just going like, yep, this is gonna be it. We're gonna use this. I think I gasped a couple of times as well with the different wallpapers that are available to us. And this is so unlike me, and like I realize, because this style is just like totally not me, like at all. But I actually have, I still think the pack has a couple of gaps here and there. I don't think you know, build-wise that it's a perfect pack by any means. I still think there are certain things that are missing, and we'll definitely talk about those at some point. Like a 3-seater couch that fits with this 2-seater, or I think some of the windows for me are a little bit finicky to use, well, not finicky, but a little bit weird to use. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out what to do with that door. I end up swatching it out with a base game one, which fit a lot better. I think the more rustic looking door is supposed to be used for the traditional Romanian houses. You'll see those in like the farm like area of the New World, or not farm like area, but the countryside of Ravenwood. You'll see the more traditional looking houses, and I think those doors are meant more primarily for those kind of houses. So I swap it out. I felt like at some point it just didn't fit with it. It's a bit of a contrast between the more luxe looking items with all the gold hardware and stuff, and also the wallpapers as well, which look very exquisite. And then you just have this like big rustic kind of worn door. It didn't make sense all of a sudden. So that's, you know, we fix that later on, don't worry about that. But like other than that, there's definitely still a couple of items. However, I'm just having fun with it, and I also will fully, like, disclaimer, I don't know if it's just because everything is new and shiny and I didn't get a negative first impression of it like I did with Lovestruck, which I still do not really love. There's a couple of gems in that pack, but overall I still think it's a bit messy, and there's a couple of items in there that definitely should not have been in that pack. But with this one, I've definitely had a bit more of a positive first impression of it. So right now everything is a little bit shiny, but I think it's gonna, I can't say, but so far so good though. So far I'm enjoying the stuff in it, and now that I have access to both the pack and all other packs, I can see if I can fill out those gaps that I feel are present in the pack. So we'll see about that. Maybe not in the next build, because that's also primarily or solely built with base game and life and death. But definitely after that, there'll be some builds with mixed pack, and we're gonna explore a little bit to see if they fit together and stuff like that. But as for now, we're building this one. It's supposed to be like a little chill, small, sort of rundown house, and then you enter it and it's not really rundown. I really wanted to use those things that you can place on the roofing. So it looks like there's like a hole in the roof. It looks like there's some dimension to it, and it's super cool. But then you enter the house and everything looks very luxe. We don't have a lot of rundown furniture in this pack, so it was either just go with the furniture or basically use base game, and I'm not sitting here trying to explore the new pack while solely using base game. So I was obsessed with the idea of putting the bathtub in that octagonal shape, because I put a turret outside. A lot of Victorian houses have turrets, I've noticed, whether they're, you know, octagonal or squared. A lot of them have these kind of turret additions to the houses. And so as soon as I started doing the floor plan, I was like, I need to put the claw foot bathtub. Is that what it's called? Clawfoot bathtub? I think so. It's so fancy. I needed to put that there. I have never been a bathroom person, but I needed to do something with that, and I'm so happy with it. So there might be a similar situation in the next build. I cannot be stopped. I'm unstoppable. It's fine. I'm obsessed with the marble looking clawfoot bathtub. I am not even a marble person. It's fine. I think I'm also slightly on like a, like I'm getting a lot of happiness out of trying to explore a style that I'm not necessarily super comfortable with, and I feel like it's working out okay. So I'm like getting some points with myself, like, yeah, you can do this. Like, this actually works out okay, you can do this. like that sort of situation. I don't know, I'm just having fun though. I'm also very happy with specifically actually two of the wallpapers. One I will be using in the children's bedroom, but also there's another one that's like, it's not out. Just hear my wrist crack. I need to sit still when I do voiceovers. Anyway, but it's like this wood paneling that I used in the hallway. I also overused it in the bathroom, by the way, in the green swatch. but it looks so nice and stylish and luxe, and I just, yes. Also this one, the one with all the crows on it, I think it's super creepy and not so fitting for a children's bedroom, but I'm gonna stick to it anyway. I don't remember if I end up softening it up a little bit in here because it's a lot of crows. I might also just have left it because I thought, you know, yeah, it looks like I left it because I thought, you know, this is cool. I like this wallpaper. I like it quite a lot. And also all the brown tones, it's just, ugh. I don't know, it's speaking to my soul. I do love a good brown. So as for the landscaping, we're keeping it kind of casual, kind of simple-ish at least, trying to add some ivy and some just some grass and stuff to the house itself. Also try to cover up the roof texture a little bit because the pattern was getting a little bit too much for me. So a lot of those like the holes in the roof, I suppose you can call them. And then I also added some flowers to the roof because I thought it would like soften it up just a little bit. And I don't know, I feel like it added some charm. I don't have access to my mods, so I've completely forgotten where everything is in the not organized debug or live edit catalog. Like, I do not remember at all, and that was a bit of a struggle. It'll continue being a struggle until we have access, or until everyone has access to the pack, so that'll be fun. But we'll figure it out. But as for now, that is all I got for you guys for today. So this house is going up on both the gallery and on Patreon today, by the way. You'll find links to both of those in the description box as well as in the pinned comment, maybe. I've had some issues with my link shortener lately, so I don't know if I'll manage the pinned comment, but they'll definitely be in the description so you can download them now. You will not get the items though unless you have access to the pack, so but you can have the house ready for Friday. When's it coming out? Thursday, Friday? Something like that. But anyway, other than that, that's all I got for you guys today. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe and all that good stuff if you did. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!